Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So we're just closing such a chaotic trading week. Obviously the Fed's interest rate decision has really been the highlight of this week, and seeing traders actually having big opportunities, especially with gold having a downturn and the dollar finally finding its feet and starting to move higher. We've seen that across the board, not only on the index itself but also on the majority of foreign exchange pairs. You know, the euro, the pound, the yen really retracting now and dropping by over 100 to 200 pips in such a short space of time, only a few sessions away. Just want to quickly highlight gold at the moment, because after hitting a record when the news was delivered that the Fed was going to did cut by 25 basis points, and also does have a prediction of cutting by another 50 basis points. Since there's only 2 more meetings this year for the Fed, it looks like that they will be acting on each meeting. So just be aware that if you are trading at that particular time, there could be quite a lot of volatility in the market, as we have seen on Wednesday. So like I said, we were above 3,700 for the first time, now trading a little bit closer to 3,600. Well, we were before a slight pickup. Just looking now for direction for gold on the intraday chart, but as you can see though, in a little bit of a bearish channel at the moment. Let's just take a look on the dollar index, because since we saw this spike, well, bit of a false spike actually, we are now steadily creeping higher. So we are basically in a bit of a mix at the moment. Not too much of fundamental news today. Next week we'll get into it a little bit more when the session opens, the weekend gaps, if there are any, because a lot of news can happen over the weekend. But I just want to turn your attention to the FX pairs, because as you can see here, let's just take a look on the daily chart. We have been very bullish for the majority of the last 2 months, and since then we had this peak during the time, as I said, when the interest rate decision was announced. But since then you can see over 150 pips wiped off euro dollar, pretty much the same on the dollar, on the cable as well, and dollar yen, obviously with the base currency being dollar, we've seen an upshift in price action, and just seeing now that the dollar is finding its feet, getting a foothold back into the market. So if we take the euro dollar for example, because it is one of the most traded currency pairs in the world, we're just seeing now this false spike, heavy rejection, and a move lower. So what are you expecting from the dollar in the next quarter? Don't forget we're heading into the final quarter of the year as well, so there could be quite a lot of volatility there. And also, where do you see the rest of the market going, and are we avoiding a recession going into the back end of 2025? It's gone very quick, lots to talk about. Obviously President Donald Trump has been a key catalyst in the movement of the dollar, and the indices as well hitting record high, the S&P, the Dow, and the NASDAQ as well. So lots to sink our teeth into, lots to speak about. But let me know what you're trading on our Telegram and YouTube channel, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a conversation, see where we're going to go and what opportunities lie in store for everyone. So thank you very much for watching the video today. As usual, we'll bring you all the latest in fundamentals and technicals. Have a great trading day ahead, a great weekend ahead, and bye for now.